Hi everyone and welcome. This is a crochet tutorial for these Bridgerton inspired hair scrunchies. There's so many different hairstyles that you can wear with these, which is super fun, and they're totally inspired by a lot of the hair accessories worn in the show Bridgerton, so I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks! Hi everyone, my name's Zoe and this is a tutorial for this scrunchie. It's kind of a mix between a bow and a scrunchie. I'll try to show you the back of this style. But yeah, so the materials you'll need is just ribbon of your choice. This is just leftover ribbon from my wedding. It was like maybe $5 for a roll of 3 on Amazon. And then I just used scrap yarn. So this is just like normal acrylic yarn, just sitting in my yarn stash. And you will also need a 5mm crochet hook. Things you'll need to know: you really just need to know how to increase, how to slip stitch, how to single crochet, and how to double crochet. And it's super quick. It took me like maybe 20 minutes to make this one. So yeah, it's really fun. You can totally customize it if you want it more dramatic or bigger. You can continue to add rows, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the tutorial. Thanks. And then one more thing that I just forgot to mention is that this tutorial is in American crochet terminology. So just so you guys know. Feel free to skip this part if you're not a beginner, but this is just a quick tutorial on the stitches we'll be using. So really quickly, I'm just going to show you guys with this little scrap yarn how to single crochet and increase. So you're just going to insert your hook into your first stitch, pull up a loop and pull through, yarn over and pull through. And then you're going to do the exact same thing in that same stitch. So, whoops. So see exactly where we went into the first time. Pull up a loop, yarn over again, and pull through. And that is 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. So I'll show you one more time. We're going to, same thing, yarn over, yarn over, and then make sure you're placing this next single crochet in the same stitch. So there we go. And you'll just be doing that until the end of the row. Okay, so now I'm gonna quickly show a double crochet increase. So you're going to yarn over and then insert your hook into the first stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over again, pull through just 2 loops. So I'll do it really slow. So yep, I just pulled over through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. So that's our first double crochet, and we're going to insert into that exact same space, yarn over, insert through the stitch, yarn over again and pull through. So we have 3 loops on our hook, yarn over and pull through only the first 2 loops like that, and then yarn over again and pull through. And that's our double crochet increase. And then the last thing you'll need to know is a slip stitch. So slip stitch, all you're gonna do is, like, for example, if I am whatever stitch you're trying to slip stitch into, you just go like this, and in this tutorial we're just yarning over and then pulling through basically, and that's it. For this project you'll need scissors, a tape measure, ribbon of your choice, a 5mm crochet hook, and scrap yarn. I'm using worsted weight, just pretty standard acrylic yarn. So for your ribbon, you're gonna want it to be at least a length of 88 centimeters. If you want a more dramatic look or you have longer hair, you might opt for an even longer ribbon. And then I'm just showing my yarn, scrap yarn, and a reminder you need a 5mm hook. Also, look how cute these scissors are. I got them for Mother's Day. I'm obsessed with them. I just wanted to show you guys. Alright, so here we go. The first thing, you're just creating your foundation chain or slip knot, whatever you like to call it. And I'm just starting off by doing that. Inserting my crochet hook and getting ready to go. So here I'm finding the center of my ribbon. I'm just folding it in half basically to find the center. So here we go. We are going to start row 1 by slip stitching around the ribbon, which I'll show you here. So I'm bringing my yarn underneath the ribbon and then slip stitching just by pulling up a loop. So the next step, oh, I'm just tightening here. The next step is similar. We're going to put my crochet hook underneath the ribbon, pull up a loop, and then pull through, creating a single crochet. So I'm going to do this about 10 times. You're going to go under your ribbon, pull up a loop, and then pull up another loop and pull through the yarn, creating a single crochet stitch. Also guys, if you hear anything in the background, my daughter's watching Dora right now, so that's what that is if you're able to hear it, but we'll see. But once again, we're just pulling a loop up from underneath the ribbon and then completing a single crochet. I'll meet you guys at the end of this row. Alright, so we've made it to row 2, so the first step is just to go ahead and chain 2 and turn your work. And we are going to start our double crochets. So we are completing double crochet increases into every single stitch. So that means we are just double crocheting 2 times into every single stitch. So by the end of row 2, you should have about 20 double crochets in total. To be honest, it's not super strict. Like if you skip a stitch or add a stitch on accident, it really won't be a big deal because it's, you know, we're just making a scrunchie, so it really won't matter that much. But I will meet you at the end of this row. So we're at the end of row 2. You'll start to see it kind of have that wavy effect. And so for the remaining rows, until the final row, we're going to do the same thing. So you're just going to chain 2 and turn your work once again, and then double crochet increase into every stitch again. So you're going to do the exact same thing you did for rows 3 and 4. So the row we're on right now, you should have a total of 40 double crochets at the end. And then I'll meet you at row number 4. And then I went ahead and double crocheted into the chain space from the previous row when we do chain 2 and turn a work, but to be honest, it's not super important. I just think it looks a little bit more full when I add that double crochet. So here you can see it's even getting more like wavy, which is pretty fun. It's really looking like a scrunchie now. And we've made it to row 4. So we're going to chain 2 and turn our work as usual, and then do the same thing we did in the previous rows, double crochet increase into every single stitch again. At the end of this row, you'll have about 80 double crochets in total. So here I'm just counting my rows. If you want it to be more dramatic, feel free to add another row or 2 of double crochet increases. If not, you can continue on to row number 5. So you're just going to chain 1 and turn your work. And we're going to continue to single crochet, or excuse me, we're going to continue to increase, but this time we're just going to do single crochet increases the entire way. So that means you are going to complete 2 single crochets into every single stitch for this row. So I'll meet you at the end. Alright, and we made it! So this is what the finished product will look like. The last step is just to go ahead and finish off your work and cut it like I'm doing right now with my really cute new scissors, and then weave in your ends and you're good to go. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. If you decide to recreate one for yourself, please tag me at Stuff Zoe Makes on Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok. This was my first YouTube tutorial, so I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Bye bye.